Just got to Skowhegan and the traffic is backed up all the way out. Geez, we're way out, out of Skowhegan. We haven't even really got Skowhegan yet. So there's definitely a bunch of people that are heading this way, to the point where I've never seen it backed up, and we go up here every weekend all summer long. We have for like the last 3 years, and we've never seen this. That even includes when Skowhegan Fair is going on and other festivities up here. So it's definitely a ton of people coming up through this way.
Yeah, and this woman right here must know that this is unusual because she's using her iPad to take this traffic.
We're usually through this part without even slowing down, so we're a good, I don't know, a couple miles from where the bridge is anyway. But I'll get back later. Well, we finally made it down the hill to New Balance. See behind me, there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, everyone said it'd be crazy, but I didn't think it'd be this crazy. I feel like I'm one of the snowflakes on this one. We're like one truck and a bunch of like Toyota Priuses here. So, well, we'll see what we run into. We're up on the Foss Pond Road. Didn't really want to go any further. They've snowmobiled here last weekend. It's kind of slick and wet and slippery. Figured if I get down over this hill I wouldn't be able to get back up, so we're kind of sitting up here on the one of these cuttings. It's kind of an area where we used to see moose and stuff, but we might head back a little bit further, back to what we call the triangle, or the phone booth as we often call it. But a little breezy, but it's warm. Snow's melting. There really isn't a lot of snow. If it stays warm, we get a little bit of rain. You won't see any snow in a couple weeks, but there's still a good, I don't know, 2 inches in here. A little breezy here. You can see the sun's quite high, but not really sure how this is all going to work, but we'll see. Got a really clear sky, and the sun's way up there still, so it looks like we got a chance. We're up here on the Foss Pond Road, the grader there. They were snowmobiling last weekend. It was all snowmobile tracks here when we first come up. It's melting really fast, super fast. I bet in the next couple hours most of the snow is going to melt off this road, believe it or not. We'll see. We'll check back in a minute. One of the craziest things about this whole Eclipse thing is all the planes and jets that are flying around here. Hopefully they all know where each other's at. I don't really know much about flying airplanes, but there's like planes crisscrossing everywhere here. Undoubtedly they must be looking to get a airplane view of the eclipse. But a little scary. It's after 2 o'clock, so we're getting into the realm of like partial eclipse time. The total eclipse is going to be for a little over an hour from now. But I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen here. Got my glasses on. We're about a few minutes away from when it's supposed to get partial covering of the sun. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up or not. We're not going to get the totality until, I don't know, a little over an hour from now. Obviously I've never been in an eclipse here before because we haven't had one. We had a partial one when I was a kid, I remember, like middle school, something like that. But we're gonna see what happens here. And you can see that it's a really beautiful day here. The snow is melting. Got like a stream that has started flowing down here along the road. So we might have had a huge snowstorm here less than a week ago, but spring is here. Spring is coming back with a vengeance. It just happens to be we got this eclipse coming. I can see the sun now, but there's no nothing partial on it yet that I can see. Shut the truck door because I don't know when another person's gonna come. We've had a couple people go up by us. We went the furthest, I think, and we turned around and came back, but a couple other people went up there, and they didn't come back. So they're up there. They either got stuck in the snow or they're up there in one of the other cuttings, waiting to see what's gonna happen. It's a beautiful day here. Get the grader here all ready to get the road all ready for spring. It's a really good quality gravel on this road, so it won't be long before it'll be all dry and ready to roll. I wouldn't doubt if we were hauling that camper up here in 2 or 3 weeks. That's how quickly it can change here. But you never know when it's gonna bounce back again, like it has already a couple times this spring. We've got our heaviest snow totals after the actual starting of spring. Most we had all season. Beautiful white birches here. We're on the lower end of the Eclipse path, just above Route 16. We're in Kingsbury Plantation, and you'll see a lot of videos this year coming from Kingsbury Plantation. We have a camp lot up here and we spend a lot of the summer, weekends anyway, some vacation weeks. We do a lot of fishing, exploring, viewing wildlife, all the things you'd expect to do in Maine. Really the base of our channel, our main obsession is outdoors around here. This eclipse is kind of a bonus for us. getting to about the point where it should start creeping into the moon a little bit. And you can kind of see, Linda, look on the lower end of the sun. See how it's getting a little dark? It's starting to...
Oh my God, I see it with
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, the lower end of the sun is starting to get a little bit of dark. It's
Oh my word, that is so
it's starting to cover it, so it really is. It's going to take about an hour before it covers that whole thing. That's weird.
Is it gonna really take that long?
Well, it's not going to be a full until an hour from now. More than an hour from now.
Wow,
So,
look at that.
but it's only going to be a complete total eclipse for about two to 3 minutes or so, you know. But you can see it is starting to cover the bottom part of the sun.
That is so cool. Can you get it on film?
I don't know. I don't know if it's getting it or not. But
I wonder if you use that thing.
no, it's not. That ain't gonna matter.
I think it will make a difference because you can't see it with the sun.
No, I mean, if somebody was viewing the video and they fry their eyes, that ain't my problem. I should put like a disclaimer on it. Watch with
No, I'm just thinking if it would really.
No, actually, from what I've read, your camera will not give off any more light than what your eyes can. Like when you're watching it on TV.
Well, that's why they get you that thing.
Your TV light, though, will not be any brighter than what you can watch with your eyes.
Oh, I got you. But I'm just saying that
The little thing, no, the little thing that you put over your camera, that's so you can view it without glasses. I want to be able to look at it, and you can see it up there.
For use as a photo lens only.
Yeah, when you're looking through your camera. I'm not going to be looking through my camera, I'm looking through my glasses. But it is starting to cover the bottom of the sun. It's the weirdest thing because I've never used these glasses before, so I've never been able to kind of look at the sun.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm a little freaked out just to stare at the sun. I just look at it a little bit and I look at my camera. My camera's not really
Made for that.
pointing at it. I'm trying to get a rough idea where it's at. Hopefully I'm getting the right angle. That's going to be the tricky thing because when you're looking through these glasses, all you see is black. Unless you're looking at the sun, then you can see it. But other than that, I can't see a dang thing. I mean, I'm looking straight through these glasses and it just looks like I'm looking at a black wall. So interesting. But it is definitely covering the lower right hand side of it, Linda. Hands down. It's definitely covering it. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get it on this camera. But it is definitely, I can see when I go, it blocks it when I go with the camera in front of my eyes like that, but it's definitely going to be a challenge to get it on my camera. But it's definitely covering part of the sun right now. It's legit. It actually is an eclipse. Now, I'm interested to see if it's really going to make it dark. There's no hint of anything getting dark here, but it's definitely must be making a shadow somewhere if it's partly covering the sun.
How do I get it started?
I don't know if that's picking up on the camera or not. I think I got it at the right angle. But it's, you can see it's creeping on the lower right hand side of the sun. See it?
Yeah, I do see it.
Clear as day.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see how it's easily going to cover the sun at some point here. Just had somebody go by us on a small motorcycle, like an off-road slash small motorcycle.
See, Darren, we would have never seen this if it did come. You know what I'm saying?
No, this is amazing.
There's no way we would have even seen that. Without these glasses and stuff, there's no way we would have seen that.
No.
I mean, even with the pictures I've been taking, nothing. Nothing.
No.
I don't want to keep staring up at it.
No, I don't either. It kind of freaks me out. You never, you know.
I don't think it's no.
Well, no. You mean like the people that take care of blind people are going to make money. So, I'm probably going to shut this off to save battery, and I'll go back on in a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but the
Oh, it's more.
Yeah, it's going to cover that sun. The lower right hand part of that sun is getting covered.
Yeah.
And every minute we're getting I think it's covering a little bit more. I can't tell if I'm at the right angle with this thing. I think I'm on it right there. If the angle's right. I don't know if it's gonna pick up the eclipse, but lower right hand corner is starting to look like you took a bite out of the sun. Weird. So I should have done like a time-lapse photo thing, Linda, but whatever. I'm still learning how to use this thing.
It's all right.
It's covering more and more. Lower part of that sun, I don't know if the camera will pick it up because it's, you can see it very clearly in glasses. I might get the I have a lens thing that'll cover. You have it?
No, maybe not.
I have a camera lens cover that's for the sun. I don't know where it is. I don't see it here.
Okay, I did something with it. Oh, right here, right here. Sorry, my bad. Not as good on it, no.
I'm gonna put it over and try it. So you can't see anything when it's covering it.
You might through the camera once you look at it.
But that dot is the sun. And the lower part of it is getting eaten away. I'm just putting on it and taking it off.
It says you're supposed to do the camera on your phone, so. Thing.
It's a reflection. All I can see is reflection there is a white dot. That's going to be the sun. And hopefully the camera's picking it up. It's a tricky thing to do because you're trying to look at your camera without looking into the sun and blinding yourself. They do recommend only experts should be filming the eclipse, and I happen to be one, so that's why I'm doing it. I have a lot of experience with cameras. The thing about a GoPro is I should have changed the setting, but my screen keeps timing out on me. So when it's like that, I can't see anything anyway. So I'm looking through my glasses and I'm looking under my glasses to my camera. I'm hoping that you can see the bottom part of that. Dot is getting eaten away. That's the sun. Probably when we get total eclipse, I'm going to try to video without anything covering the lens. See what it looks like. A lot of people don't get a chance to video something like this. Oh, obviously in my lifetime, it's a once in a lifetime thing for a total eclipse. It only happens about 50 years. I'm 50 years old right now. So if I see one again, I'll be, let's just say hopefully I don't see it. So I'll see it's come out with some kind of anti-aging miracle drug. I won't be here. Very interesting look at the sun. It's a big chunk missing out of the bottom of it now. I'm sure it's making quite a shadow somewhere in the world. Not here, not yet. I don't know how far it has to get across the sun to start noticing the form of a shadow. I would say it'd probably have to get directly on top of it. And I'm wondering how dark it's going to get. Is it going to get super dark, like night dark? Or is it just going to be like, you know, when you have some thick clouds and it kind of gets dark when you're going to get like a thunder shower? I wonder if it's going to be like that. Well, we'll see. We're moments away. You know, you read about everything, you watch videos, you see things, but you don't really know things until you actually view it yourself. And I probably wouldn't have even looked at this today, but I got the day off from work. I don't work normally I don't work today, so just worked out. Quite a bit of the bottom of the sun. It's almost looks like a crescent moon when you're looking through the glasses. A thick crescent moon. See that? It's a big crescent moon. Up to it. And it's coming from the lower right hand side. That's quite interesting. I mean, never would you think that you would be looking at the sun, you know what I'm saying? It's still quite bright out. You looked out, it's a day where there is literally not one cloud in the sky anywhere. I mean, with some of the storms we've had lately, you'd say that day would never happen. It just happens that it's happening on a day when we're having a total eclipse. And I don't know if you can see that. The lower part of that is getting eaten up by the moon. So I'm going to shut this off for a second and I'll come back to it. It's almost half covered now. Coming from the bottom up. I don't know if you can see it without the cover on it or not. The video definitely does not compare to the what you can see with your glasses. Half covered for sure now. It's weird, it's going like right directly center over the sun, creeping that way. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when it gets fully over up. I'm interested to see when we can start seeing the shadow. That's what's I think is going to be cool. It's not going to be very long, but we're at a time of the year where there's not many leaves. It's just, you know, the trees haven't grown any leaves yet. They're still got snow on the ground. Definitely a cool experience. I think the sun is so bright you can't pick it up with the camera, you know, without this lens on it. The sun is definitely getting smaller. Totality is about a little over a half an hour from now. So that's where it's going to get interesting. The sun is so bright you can't even tell that there's an eclipse if you don't have the lens on it. From what I can tell, if you put the lens on it, you can kind of tell pretty well covered. Now we're getting closer to the total eclipse thing happening. Time do we have here?
Happy birthday to me.
It's, well, 3:35 is when the peak is supposed to be, so we're not there yet, but we're getting close, because I'm looking up at it with the glasses and they're pretty well, that sun's pretty well covered. Pretty well covered. Oh, I got it backwards here. Should be able to see it. Yeah. This looks like an upside down crescent moon. Honestly, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to be doing this, but it's like a once in a lifetime thing to do, so that's why we're doing it. I like to spend the day outdoors. The weather is absolutely, it's the best day we've had in I don't know how many days. Not a cloud in the sky, 60 degrees. You can hear the water running, the snow melting. Makes me want to go fishing. Really. Look at this, this is melting. I bet you come up here next week at this time and you no snow. Especially if we got rain coming. And the road into the camp this is a high quality gravel road. It's never muddy. We're getting there. Cover it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing any hint of a shadow yet. I mean, just the normal shadows from the sun. You could see.
She doesn't know if it's true.
See the truck. It seems to be making more of a shadow than it did before, but it's probably just because the sun's dipping a little bit too at the same time that the moon is rising. The moon's not really rising. It's just their paths are kind of intersecting each other. If you can see that, it's getting close. Getting close to covering the whole thing. So I don't know. I think we're probably not going to see a shadow till it's completely covered. I don't know. I'm wondering how dark it's going to get. Is it going to be dark enough that I should have like my truck running with the lights on? I'm not going to worry about that here on this side road.
Somebody's driving down the road in the dark and have theirs on. Already 1:15.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're about 20 minutes away, and you can see that looking at it, it's just a little, it looks like an upside down crescent moon. It's like a crescent sun. So, and I would imagine a little while from now the traffic is going to be unbelievable, because everybody's going to be leaving about the same time, you know, to head back home. There's been people that have been probably making their trip up here, you know, even earlier than today. We drove 95, and it was bumper to bumper from Augusta all the way to the Skowhegan exit where we got off. And then we got off the Skowhegan exit, and about halfway between there and Skowhegan, where the bridge is, it was bumper to bumper traffic. So there's a serious amount of people making their way up here, or made their way up here today to see this. So let me the thing over it, because we're getting pretty close to it being a total full eclipse here. I'm gonna try to get it with my phone too, because it's interesting with a little bit different spin on it.
Wow, Garen, that's even smaller.
I can't even
Wow.
see it now. Oh, I hit my phone.
You can tell it's getting dark. Look at that.
Can you just hold this for a second? I want to try to get this with my cell phone. As you can see, I didn't hold my cell phone very good. It's all over the place, but you can clearly see the eclipse. It's covering that sun with the moon, and it won't be long before we're going to get the full totality. Okay, here's with the phone. You can see it. It's clearly going to cover that in a matter of minutes here. This moon's going up, the sun's going down, cut kind of path. It's probably more of the Earth is rotating with the moon, and it's crossing the path of the sun. I don't know. I'm not a scientist here. I'm just from my observation. That's what it looks like to me. So hopefully next time I come back on, we're gonna have a full thing going here. Can you see it through that with your glasses on? It's too far away, isn't it?
I don't know. There. Scope it up.
Oh, it's dark, timed out.
Oh no.
No, it has a screensaver.
Oh. Well, hopefully I got some really good shots, I thought. But, oh. Not.
I'm looking at it, but you can't see anything but that through your glasses. So I'm all over the place here. See, I've got this little thing, thing that you put over your camera, but I'm also wearing these glasses, so I'm trying to find the combination of using these filters over my camera and over my phone. It's pretty cool. It's almost covered. telling my battery's getting low already on the GoPro. But that's fine. It looks like a regular sun when you look at it kind of like that off the side. I'm not really looking directly into it. But when I put the lens over it, I'm not sure what it's picking up. Picking up anything at all. Yeah, see that spot? That's the eclipse. It's almost time to see it on the...
Yeah, it's 20 past.
Yeah, so we're about 15 minutes away, probably, from
I want to see here.
total eclipse. I'm gonna shut it off here for a second. It's the weirdest thing. On the camera, it looks like a sun, but through the glasses, you can just see a little bit of the sun.
The fingernail. That was your fingernail.
Above.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
It was like a hint of a shadow.
Yeah, did you see it? It was weird.
Shadow that kind of... It's already starting to look a little bit darker.
Oh,
And like shadows are intensified. Like strangely, I don't know what it's gonna look like when it becomes fully eclipsed. And I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to pick it up on this camera, but
but you did see that.
in my glasses I can just see a little sliver above the moon of the sun. It's on the upper left-hand corner of the moon is this little bit of the sun peeking. It's gonna be an awful strange looking thing when total eclipse. I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen here. We are literally minutes away from a total eclipse here. Minutes away. I'm gonna try to just keep the camera on it without a filter. See if it'll make a difference. I kind of have it off the side. I can only see it out of like the corner of my eye. I'm not looking directly through it at the sun.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost covered. I mean, you can't really tell on camera, but the sun is almost completely covered with these glasses. Just a little sliver on the upper left-hand side of the moon. And it's getting smaller every second I talk. And it's just getting dark. It's getting really dark out. It almost looks like a sunset over here. Weird. It is getting dark fast. The shadow's coming upon us.
Look, it's
You can see the windmills are getting lit up.
there it goes. It's complete. It is complete.
I cannot see it at all through my glasses now. It is
Neither.
completely covered. Completely
Oh, my word.
covered.
Look at it this way. Take your glasses off.
No, don't take your glasses off.
I'm telling you, it's so cool without the glasses.
I'm getting it on camera, Linda.
Oh my God, I need to take a picture of this. Oh my God. Oh, it's not going to show it.
It's showing a hint of something up there.
It's not going to show it like
It's showing a star or something. What is that?
I don't know. They said you're going to see every star in the sky.
Oh, it's a plane or something. You cannot see him, and you cannot see the sun in the glasses now.
No.
I can only see it in the camera, and it is dark out. It looks like it's like dusk, like right before the sun is going to completely go down. I mean, looking around, you can see It is dark out. It's like nighttime. It's like about 8, 9 o'clock at night in the summertime, you know? And when I'm looking through my glasses, you cannot see the sun at all. I can see it in my camera off to the side here, but there's absolutely nothing I can see through my glasses right now. It's completely covered the sun. Totally. You can see something in the camera here, like where it is. But I'm wondering, we're going to slowly probably start seeing it again, don't you think? 'Cause we're right in the middle of it right now. And it just, like clockwork. All of a sudden it was like somebody switched the lights off. You know, if anyone's ever experienced this, this is the strangest thing I've ever done. I can start to see it now. You can see the bottom of it.
Yeah, but did you?
You can see the bottom of the sun now.
She wanted to know if you got any shadows, but we didn't have any.
There was absolutely no shadow. Yes, it's kind of like, see the weird shadows of the by my truck. Everything is all dimmed and shadowy, and I don't know if you can see it, but all of a sudden the sun is starting to show itself underneath the moon. I'll put the filter over this so
wow,
I kind of.
See, that's what she means on the ground. See the little the ripples? You can see them.
It's hard
to take your glasses off to see them on the ground.
I am looking. You can't really see.
You can see.
It's there is some weird shadows here on these little bushes here. Weirdest thing. And it's almost like it's a really fast sunrise, like a super fast sunrise, because all of a sudden it's going from dark and it's just getting brighter and brighter every second, and you can see the sun is now popping out. Let me get it with my phone, and don't look at the sun. I apologize for the video quality. It is quite grainy, but you can clearly see the sun is peeking out from behind the lower side of the moon. It kind of left me feeling that was it. I guess I never knew the sun was so small. It's really the brightness that makes it look so big. Don't look at it. It gives you the false sense of, yeah.
Security.
But I like to get this with my phone too. I'm gonna put this over the thing. You can see that the very bottom, the sun is peeking out at the bottom of the moon now. And it's just getting brighter really fast. But it was the strangest thing. When the sun was covered, it was like the sun had disappeared. Literally for like a minute or two. And there was no sun. But quickly it's just getting brighter and brighter. And as I'm looking through my glasses, I can just see it's a really distinct view, and you can pick it up in the camera right now. It's awesome. Quite the experience. A very quick experience, but nonetheless it does happen, and the moon does line up with the sun once in a while. But if you didn't have that filter on there, you look up at the sun and it just looks like a regular sun. You know what I mean? pretty cool. Little did we know that this was just a short part of our adventure. We headed back home, and what normally takes us less than 2 hours took almost 4 hours. This picture is a couple of miles out of Athens. It was bumper to bumper. We also waited an hour and a half just to get across the bridge in Norridge Walk.